this bag. It says Life's a Beach. This is a great bag. I love this bag. Everybody's going to want this bag. Guess what? Not everybody's going to want that bag. People are looking for unique items to buy for either gifts or for themselves. They need a replacement part for the jumper. You need to understand how to research and come up with the statistics that you need to make a qualified answer to decide whether you're going to sell an item or not. Otherwise, you're just going to end up with thousands and thousands of items in your store. And yes, you have bragging rights for that, but they're not selling. And they're not selling because nobody wants them. So why waste your time? Why waste your resources on items that just aren't going to sell on eBay at least in a reasonable amount of time? eBay research is by far the hardest thing for me to teach people. So today I decided that I was going to create a tutorial, a step-by-step tutorial that you can follow along. I've got 3 items. Now they're easy to ship items, and I'm going to explain why later, but I want you to stay tuned because you won't want to miss this, because I am sure you're going to learn something that you didn't know or didn't think about. So let's get ready. Buckle up, Buttercup, and let's get started. So when it comes to learning a new subject, everybody learns differently, right? Some people learn by listening. Some people actually learn by taking notes. Some people actually learn by actually doing the thing. So this video is going to encompass all of that. I am going to show you actually on the PC and on the phone. I am going to explain it to you. I'm going to throw notes up on the video. So if at any time you don't get what I'm trying to say, pause the video, rewind it, rewatch it. It's a great way to learn. So when getting started on your eBay journey, it is very good advice for you to start out with things that are easy to ship. And that's probably why clothing and shoes has been flooded over the years, since YouTube has become a great source of information for people who are wanting to learn how to sell on eBay. So the second hardest thing to teach people that I have found over the years is shipping. So that is why I'm going to demonstrate my method on researching by picking 3 items that are very, very easy to ship. So the first item we're going to do, this is actually off of a baby jumper. I'll flash that up on the video so you can see what this came off of. I part these out. I used to do this back in, say, 2017, 2018. I would hunt down these jumpers, get them at a really good price, and pull off all the parts and sell them. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to go books. Books are super easy, super inexpensive to ship. I do want you to know, I'm going to tell you this right now, that magazines are not considered media mail. Media mail is CDs, DVDs, books, and albums. And there might be something else, but it doesn't include magazine. Why, Susan? Why, you ask? It is because it has advertising in it. So anything with advertising cannot be shipped via media mail. Media mail is by far the cheapest way to ship heavy and bulky items. So the second thing we're going to research today on both our phone and the PC is books. The last thing that I picked to show you is I have a set of, these are Lennox ornaments. There was a series of 5. It is all 5. You can see right here. And so pretty simple. It's each of the 5. There's no duplicates. And so then we're going to go in and we are going to research this item as well. There are some other easy items that you can consider if you're just getting started out and you want to have items that are small, easy to store, you don't have a big area, or you just don't want to dive into shipping, say, a 30-pound receiver or a set of china. Those are things that I would tell you to wait until you're a little bit more advanced and a little bit further down the road in your eBay journey. So some of those other things are remotes, jewelry, watches, small appliance parts, and clothes. Clothes is pretty much anything. I wouldn't suggest baby, but baby clothes, I should say. There are other baby things that you can sell that are worthwhile and liked and easy to ship. But definitely all types of clothing sell on eBay. And used clothing. Yes, used clothing along with shoes. Pretty amazing. And hats, baseball hats. They don't have to be new. You can sell used one. I know some people think that's kind of icky, but always remember, guys don't just buy baseball hats to wear them. They buy them to do what? But to collect them and add them to their collection. So for those of you who think it's icky to sell used baseball caps, there you go. That's the answer, and that's why people do it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to search for is Turtle. I did check him already. He does work. We can turn him on. You can hear. Let's see, come on, Mr. Turtle. Don't. What baby would not want this on their jumper? And if they're missing it from the jumper, Mom, you must buy this. Oh, I'm sorry. You're the seller, not the buyer. Okay, let's get going. Off with your head. I mean, off. The off button was on the head. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so we are going to look for him. I know that he came from a Disney baby jumper, and so I'm just going to put in Disney baby jumper turtle. All right, Disney baby jumper. Ooh. All right, so I did find it. It is a replacement part. Our results are showing, let's see, we got 14 results. All right, so it's a replacement part. That's what we're trying to sell. So I'm going to add, replacement to the title. And I'm going to double check my filter. Nope, I want to make sure that I have the used condition checked. Done. And actually, I'm going to lock that filter down because everything we're going to do today is going to be used. And that way, when I'm on my phone, I don't have to keep going back and checking used. All right, so let's go. We've got 6 results. Now, these results are kind of scattered. Even though we put in turtle, out of those 6 results, only 2 of them are actually the turtle. What the heck, eBay? I'm just not sure what eBay is doing. I don't know if they're forcing these on us or what, but there is a way around it, and I want to show you that. And the way around it is we only want to see the turtle. So what you can do is you can put double quotes, as you can see that I'm doing right here, double quotes around turtle and hit search. Voila. We are only getting the turtles now. That is pretty amazing. These things are pretty good. It looks like one selling for $26.95 for $14.90 shipping. Another one $36.95 free shipping. Almost kind of the same thing. I don't believe in free shipping, and for a lot of reasons. But not this video. Sorry, you'll have to watch another one. Okay, so let's go to sold, because that's what really matters, right? 17 sold. Okay, so do you know about sell-through rate? So STR is basically just taking the number of items that have sold in the last 90 days, because that's what eBay shows you in the solds, divided by the number of active. So in this case, there were only 2 active that we found, and there is showing 17 in results. And I'm going through, and because we did the double air quotes, we're only getting those results. Now, the highest one looks like it sold for $26.95 plus $15 shipping. It looks like that is a really strong price. So if we want to be a little bit more conservative, actually, here's how I would go about this. So this is a great item with a great sell-through rate. 17 have sold in the last 90 days. There's only 2 available to purchase at the moment. Yes. Okay, so now we are going to decide, well, which one are we going to do? So I'm going to show you how I create drafts off of these. So $26.95 really seems like this person has got it, and you can tell by scrolling down that people have just used the same title. So it really doesn't matter which one we steal. So we're going to click on it. We're going to sell one like this. This is going to create our draft, what I like to call the placeholder, which I will come back and finish later. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Item specifics. We do want to say the condition is used. That's good. AI can create this wonderful description for us. And so we're good with that. Use AI description. Wala la la. We'll have to go back and check that because that might be too much information because we are only selling the replacement part. So that might not be a very good one to use. We never sell things, especially like this at auction. So we're going to take off auction. We're going to do a buy it now. It is saying the median price is $23.97. Here's what I like to do. I like to go a little higher. I am a top rated seller status. Sometimes people will spend a few extra bucks for an item knowing that they bought it from a top rated seller status. Anybody can be a top rated seller. I don't want to hear it because you don't want to offer the free returns, and I don't want to hear it because you can't do the one-day handling, because I did it when I worked a full-time job working 60 hours a week. Watch the video right there and you will see how I do that. Okay, so $29.99. I am going to when I get back to the PC and finish this, I am going to pick that I will auto accept offers of $24.99. Now we did see that they were getting, whoopsie daisy, we did see that they were getting $15 shipping on this all day long. So let's go down here. I'm pretty sure that I have a shipping policy set up. Choose a policy. That's not the one I want. I want the $15 flat standard shipping, which means I can basically ship this any way that I want to ship it, whatever way is cheapest. Now you are a new reseller. You should be doing calculated shipping. Now I am going to do a video on shipping, but in order for you, because you're not familiar with the rates, and just by I can pretty much look at something and tell you how much it's going to cost to ship and be pretty darn close. But calculated shipping is great. The one thing I will tell you is go into account settings and say that you will charge your customer the discount that you receive. You can always add in a few bucks for handling fee to the item, but this way you won't get screwed. You do need to know the weight and you need to know the measurement of the box. So there are those two things. I'm not going to go into detail with this because really this video is all about research. Okay, done. So there we go. We are ready to save this for later, and then we're going to push that out to a listing. There are some things that I think are way faster to do on the PC than there are on the phone. The phone is handy for doing research when you're away from your PC. But for the point of this video, I wanted to show you both because sometimes I could be out at a thrift store and I could pick up something at a thrift store. I could create the draft right there in the thrift store. The next one I got for you guys is Felicity. And if you don't know, American Girl is kind of a bolo, especially the original American Girl dolls, their accessories, their clothes. Do some research on American Girl doll. You'll be really surprised. So here we go. We have a set of Felicity and American Girl. We have all 6 of them. We still have the case that it came in. And so let's research this. Okay, now remember what I said, less is more. So I am actually just going to search for Felicity book set. That's all I'm going to search for. Remember, less is more. Felicity book set. Okay. So Felicity, we're going to just say book set. And let's just see what comes up. We might have to add American Girl to it. Sure doesn't look like it. There's 165 results. Look at that, baby. And if I did my filter, if I did lock in my filters so it's showing highest to lowest, and pre-owned, because we set our lock to be pre-owned. So these things are going all over the board. So I'm trying to see here. This looks like it's saying box set 1 to 6. So let's just change this and put in box in here. And let's just see if we narrow down the results a little bit more. What do we got? Now we got 54 results. That's much better. And we can just kind of jump through here and we can see like people are asking for up to $75 for this item. Wow, and there's 54. Let's go to the solds. Let's see what the solds have to say. Because that's what we really care about, right? There could be 1,000 of something listed, or there could be 10 of something listed. Let's just say there's 10 of something listed. And if you go to the solds and there's none that have sold in the last 90 days, now I'm not saying it's a bad thing to sell. I'm saying you can't do it from your phone. You're going to have to jump on the PC and probably go into Terapeak. Terapeak takes you back 3 years. It was 2 the last time I checked. Now it's up to 3. So I'm assuming every year it's going to add an additional year to that data search. So let's go down here to solds. And we got 79 results. So another great, strong STR. So at least for every one that is listed, one is selling in 90 days. And it's actually a little bit more than that. Now you can see it looks like people are selling all 4 sets. We don't have all 4 sets. I do have 3 of them, but 2 of them don't have that binder that the books sit in. So I just kind of decided I was going to sell all the sets separately, that it would be the way to go. So you can see here, American Girl Doll Collection, it sold for $50 free shipping. We've got $30 plus $15 shipping. I don't think it's going to cost that much because we can ship this media mail. I'm thinking closer to $10 for shipping on media mail. So, man, this thing has got some pretty good comps. And I didn't pay a ton for these books. I think I paid, if I paid 10 for all 3 sets, I would be really surprised. So I didn't pay more than, say, $4 for this box set. So if I was to go down here and scroll down here through the comps, I would tell you, if I want to sell it pretty darn fast, it looks like 30 is about the average. So I like to bump it up $5 to $10 from there, and then take best offers, and then set an auto accept best offer for, say, $30. So let's do that. I'm thinking, let's see. Ooh, I like this title, American Girl Felicity Book Set 1 to 6 Paperback Pleasant Company Box. That kind of pretty much says it all. That's a really great title. So we're going to click on that. We're going to sell one like this. Okay, that's good. Item specifics is where you say the condition. Now, I am not a bookseller, so I'm not going to say that they're definitely not in like new. Very good. Boxes show wear. So I'm going to say good. It's better than acceptable. I looked at the books. Doesn't look like appear to be any writing. A lot of stuff that you have to take into account when you're valuing your item and how it stands up against everybody else's. You're going to have to dive into some of the peoples who have sold their listings, look at their rating, look at the condition of the books. There's a lot of different factors that come into play when you're pricing your items. Okay, so that's good. We're going to go back. Whoop. Back to items. Okay, category's good. That is all yay. So we're not going to do AI. And the reason why we're not going to do AI is because it's a used item. So we're just going to copy our title down into there later. Okay. Never sell stuff I rarely ever sell stuff at auction. At least for right now. I could change my mind next week. And if I do, I'll let you know. Okay, book. It's saying the median price on the phone, it's saying $25. So I am going to say 35. I'm going to say more options, and I'm going to say I'm going to take offers. When I jump onto the PC, I will go in there and I will say I'm going to auto accept offers of $30. I can always go down from there, right? But it looks like it sells pretty good. Don't know why it keeps doing that. Shipping. So this is a media mail. So I do have a media mail with a $10 policy. Let's see here. Come on, media mail, where are you? 1 to 2 pounds. I think it's more than that. So I'm going to do the media mail 10 pounds. There we go. Preferences, sell it faster. Yes, I always do. Promoted listings, promoted listing standards. Okay, we're good. Oops, I don't know why. I must have hit something. I fat fingered it once more. Okay, so we're going to save this one for later. That's 2 now. 2 with good SERs. Now, I did not pull these items just because they had good SERs. I actually was trying to pull items that were easy to ship, because I do want you to learn how to do your research before you get frustrated with shipping something that you don't have the experience in. You get frustrated, your item arrives broken, and you quit. I want you to be successful at this. So I'm going to point you in all the right directions for you to be successful. You will build on this business. It is not a hard business, but it is a wealth of information. So much information that you have to learn to become successful in this business. So the last item is these Lennox that we talked about earlier. We're gonna do a search on these. We have all 5 sets. I can take one out of the box to show you. So you can see that these are going to be sold as new. These have never been out of the box. And you're like, Susan, how do you know they've never been out of the box? Because look, they're still in their bubble. After Christmas, how many people have the patience to repack an ornament just the way it came? Not me, I'm over it, I'm done. And then it's got some tissue paper around it. So when I'm running these comps, you're gonna be able to say, oh yeah, you're the right one. Because they make these every year and they come up with 5. Okay, so you've seen it, you believe it, believe in me. So we're lucky we have the box. Woo! And we have a barcode. We're not gonna use the barcode, but you could try the barcode. That's actually a good way to look up stuff on eBay. So these are called the Bejeweled Silver Plate, and they're by Lennox. So we're gonna do Lennox Bejeweled, and we're gonna say ornament. Okay, let's go back to search. Goodbye, Felicity. We're gonna say Lennox. We're gonna say Bejeweled. And we're gonna say ornaments. And you can see I have recently searched for that. Oh my goodness gracious. There are 287 results. So I'm seeing some of ours at the top. We have the full set, and ours are actually new. So let's go into new. Let's change. We have it locked right now in our condition filter to use, because 99% of the time, we don't have any. So let's go to new. We're gonna lock it for right now. Show 289 results. Yep, there we go. 5 Lennox Bejeweled Silver Plated Holiday Ornaments, new in box, $80. Silver plate. So silver plate's coming up. I bet if we put in silver plate, we narrow down the results, because right now we're showing 289. So let's put in silver plate. Okay. And we are filtering from highest lowest. That got us down to 188. That is a lot. Let's put in 5, because we have all 5, right? And we're going to sell them all together. All right. Now we're down to 21 results. That's what we like to see. $80, $40 plus shipping, $40 plus shipping, $40 plus shipping, $30, all the way down. And it looks like for 5, the cheapest would be $15. There's one for $22.50. Again, remember, top rated seller, so I can get a little bit more money. Plus, my listings are promoted a little higher than somebody who is above standard or below standard. So let's go to sold. And if you are below standard, I'm going to say this again in this video. Do not give up. Do not be discouraged. Learn from your mistakes and just keep going. That will fall off in time. Just treat your customers like they're golden, okay? That they are going to put you in their will and leave you $1 million. Treat them like they are royalty. Okay, so 21 results in the sold. Oh man, look at that. Somebody's got 8, 8, 8, 8, 6. Looks like $30. And that's what I was seeing before, 30 to 20. 20, they're going to probably sell pretty quickly. These are pretty light. I'm pretty sure these are going to be able to ship for less than $6. So let's go, and we are going to, I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to steal. And I think I'm going to steal this $28 one. So we're going to sell one like that. There we go. That title's fine. Item specifics. We do want to say new. They are new in the box. I am going to take them out to take pictures, but I will probably show them as they were in their original wrapper, in the original, so that people can see that these were actually new in the box and see what kind of condition they were in. Okay, we're going to go past description. We're going to get rid of pesky auction. We're going to do buy it now. I am actually going to say 30. As we get closer to Christmas, Christmas items will get more money. You get your best prices in December and January, in my humble opinion. And then more options. We are going to accept offers. We'll allow that automatic best offer once we get to the PC to finish up this listing. I believe we can ship this for $6. So there's a $6 USPS ground advantage. We're going to take that one. And that's good. And as always, we do the promoted listing standard. 23 minutes in, and we've done 3 drafts. Now, all of our items still need pictures. And we need to spend a little bit, when we go to add those pictures, we're going to spend a little bit more time on them, tweaking each of the listings. But the more you do this, the faster you get. Start with simple. Don't start with hard. Start with easy to research items. Items that have manufacturer numbers. Items, if you don't know what they are, you can use Google Lens to find out what the items are. So now we're going to go through and we are going to do it on the PC so you can see both ways. If I had my druthers, I would just do it on the PC. Okay, so now we've jumped into the PC and we are going to look up items using, this is actually a laptop, PC, whatever, but not necessarily like an iPad or a phone, just so you can see how different it is to do your research and create those drafts on a PC/laptop. Want me to say it one more time? Probably not. So let's go. All right. So we got Turtle. He is from the Disney Baby Jumper. We do know that, but we're going to pretend like we didn't know that. So this is the Disney Baby Jumper Turtle. Okay, we're in our PC. We're going to type in Disney Baby Jumper Turtle. So it's showing 20 results on the laptop down here, as you can see. So I don't remember how many results it showed on the phone, but it's showing 20 on the laptop. Now I know you do get a different pool of results between the phone and the laptop, and the phone will limit how many you actually get to see. Now, one thing I didn't talk to you about that I want to talk to you about is that eBay, they always default to best match because they think you're what? You're a buyer, you're not a seller. So don't do research that way. Always start by highest. Make sure the item is even of value for you to sell. If it comes up that the highest one is selling for $5, why on earth would you want to list it and waste that valuable storage space with that item? All right, so we are going to change this to highest first. All right, we're getting some like Disney turtleneck. You know, eBay's making me a little crazy, but there's a hack. And so we're going to do the double quote up here. We're going to do double quote around turtle. And we're going to hit search. Voila! It's giving us 3 results. Now, maybe somebody just listed one, but I know when we did this on our phone, we only were showing 2. So, but this time it's showing as 3. And they're showing $26.95. There's the $36.95. And then there is a $19.99 down there at the very bottom with 4 watchers. Okay, so this, so far, it looks good, right? Remember, these come off those jumpers, and all those little parts are worth money. Super easy to ship if you're not shipping that whole big jumper. So part it. This is an amazing item to start parting out. Okay, so let's go into sold. So, and another thing you could always do too is you could take right here, I want to show you right here, if you wanted to just see auction or buy it now, you could do that. You can do that on your phone as well. Okay, so many things to teach when it comes to research. I am just showing you basic stuff. Okay, so let's go to sold. All right, we're in sold and we have 18 results. Again, an amazing STR. Wow, love it. So we're not, I already showed you how I researched this on the phone. And so we can go down here. We're getting all the same things. It looks really good. We're gonna get an easy $25 plus shipping out of this item. So I am going to copy this listing right here. Pretty much everybody has done the same. Everybody has the same title. It is Seen Disney Baby, but I do think it's a Bright Starts jumper. So I'm just gonna leave that. Now SKU, we haven't talked about SKU, and we're gonna talk about SKU later and how I handle SKU, but I do suggest either you keep an Excel spreadsheet and you come up with some kind of numbering system, but I like the numbering system. That's what I would suggest to you. I don't care if you use a notebook and a pen. Start with a number 1 for all I care, but start numbering and write down your titles. And this will be a great way for you to match what you have and what eBay has. So I'm gonna fill that in later. Oh, it is a Bright Starts because that person put it in there. So it is a Bright Starts. It is Disney, does have the Disney license on it. Our item is used. So you can see why I like the PC, because I can pretty much finish this draft, less the pictures. So I can go in here and I can say, great condition, tested, and works, clean, and ready to use. Now, me, honestly, when I am creating my things right here, excuse me, I come down here and I just am going to copy that, do a Control C. We're going to scroll down, Control V. We're going to make this make sense. Bright Start Disney, Finding Nemo, Baby Jumper, Squirt. Oh, his name's Squirt. I didn't know that. Squirt, turtle toy replacement part. And then I always like to paste in the condition below it. And the price, I'm going to do the same as I did on my phone, $29.99. But look down here where it says I allow offers. You need to allow offers, okay? You can decline offers you don't like. You're going to get lowball offers. It's just the way it is, okay? So get used to it. Shrug it off. Get thicker skin. Just allow offers, because there might be a day when you want to take an offer. And again, Cassini's going to push you a little higher up in that algorithm because you're a player. You're a player. Okay, so $24.99. Great. All right, shipping. All day long. She was getting $15 shipping. Again, unless you are highly confident, I am going to tell you to use calculated shipping. That is another video, okay? Calculated shipping all day long. And give the buyer your discounted rate. That is in your account settings. And then add a couple bucks extra on for boxes, your time, whatever. But you can inflate the price a little bit by adding $2 to $5 to the item. Okay, again, that is another video, but I'm gonna make one. Okay, so we're done with that. Promoted listings. Yes, I do promote listings. And I'm just going to go with that suggested ad rate. Now, it's not done because what? I have not done the pictures. I need to clean the item, disinfect it, and take the pictures. And I will attach the pictures. I actually have somebody who comes in and takes the pictures. Shannon does that for me, and then she attaches the pictures. I will give the listing one final look-see, and then I will schedule it out. I do not keep finished listings in my draft. I don't create draft banks. I use drafts for drafts. And then when they are done, I throw it into scheduled listings. I think it's a little faster to do it on the PC. Maybe because we already did this one? I don't know. All right, next one we're gonna do on the PC is Felicity, an American Girl box set by the Pleasant Company, all 6. Oh yeah, you're a seller, not a buyer. I should get on Whatnot. Okay, well, let's look it up. Let's look it up on the computer. Okay, Felicity. We are gonna do a book set, and let's look and see. We get 247 listings. That is a lot. Again, look at how eBay defaults every single time. So nerve-wracking. So we're gonna switch this back to highest because is this something that we want to sell? You know, at some point you might become a reseller who just says, hey, I only want to ship $100 items. This item wouldn't work for you now, would it? Well, if you had all 4 sets, maybe. Look at this. 4 sets, 24 books, American Girl. They're asking $225. Are they mad? But we only have Felicity. And you can see there's all different prices all over the board. So it looks like we have the first edition. We got Pleasant Company. So I think what we did earlier is we just put in book box set because we do have the box in this case. I do have 3 other sets, but I don't have the box. So we're down to 78 results. That's a little bit closer. We're getting closer. But it looks like that is not ours. Ours looks a little bit different. Now we're getting down to $90. This looks very, very attractive. Okay, new sealed. Oh, we don't have new. Oh, what did we forget to do? We forgot to say used because ours is used. Now we're down to 61. Now we're still getting book sets that we don't have. This is the one we actually have. And they're putting Pleasant Company in that one. So let's add Pleasant and let's see if we can get this narrowed down a little bit more. So this is a perfect example of how the eBay search engine is significantly broken. By adding the word Pleasant, it increased our search pool to 292 results. And that is what I believe to be because of item specifics. So now the algorithm is looking for anything that has Pleasant in it, because that is the name of the original American Girl manufacturer. So research is tough and it's hard, and we just gotta overcome it. We're just gonna leave it at that because I feel like that gives us the best pool for these books. It's easy enough for us to scroll down. We've got it sort of highest to lowest. We know what ours looks like. So let's go back in here and let's go into sold. Hopefully it's gonna, okay, good. We're still in use. We're still shipping highest to lowest. Looks like somebody sold all 4 box sets for $97. And they did it at an auction. Normally you get less at an auction than you do on a fixed price. I'm just saying. This person got $55. But they got $55 for just the 1 box set. Now, none of these look like ours. We're getting down to where this looks like ours, right? So they got 30 plus 15 shipping, $43, $34.79. Now, remember when we sorted highest to lowest plus shipping. So it includes shipping. So some people charge astronomical amounts for shipping and maybe a small price for the amount. But as we all know, eBay charges fees based on the total sale, including tax. So it doesn't really matter. I have found in my experience that it's best to charge for shipping, and here's why. It is because if I want to put my items on sale, I don't have to sit there and think, oh, well, crap, I'm charging for shipping. Okay. So if I take 25% off, that's 25% off the shipping. Ooh, that's going to kill me. Okay. Let me think. Yeah, stop. You know what you paid for the item. At least get full boat on your shipping. And if you charge for shipping, especially with used items, a lot of people do it, then you're not marking down your shipping if you put your items on sale. If you never put your items on sale, you're good to go. For used category, you don't have to, so why would you? All right, there's that. All right, let's go back to here. And so it looks like $40 with shipping is really where this is hitting the mark. I think because it is medium mail, I'm going to be able to ship that for 10. So I'm looking at getting 30. So for me, I'm gonna put this out at 35 bucks. I'm going to take best off, automatic best offer of 35, and I'm going to charge them $10 medium mail to ship this item. Okay, are you kind of following my craziness here? Okay, here we go. This looks like a really good one. Felicity American Girl paperback box set. I like to do sell similars on items that have sold, because to me it's kind of, that has proven itself's worth because it actually sold. So somebody was able to find that item by that title. Now you can always add and take away things and make the title better. Again, we come down here to condition and we can say good. We can say box shows where on corners. No writing found in the books. No writing found in books. What is that? No dog ears. I don't know. Maybe stuff like that. Make the book sound like it's really good. Maybe in better condition than what we actually said. Okay, so we're going to come down here. I'm going to paste this down in here. Felicity paperback box set 1 through set. It's the first edition Valerie Tripp. Now here, I'm going to teach you how to teach if something is first edition. So we're going to look at this. My guess this is first edition. And this child did not read these books. Well, this one actually tells us. Can you see it? It says first edition. First edition books are golden. So we're going to do Control C, Control V, because it says no writing found in the book. And you can see, you know, I probably could say very good, because you can tell these books were never read. Let me just show you. So that's what people are looking for. And it's saying the median price sold is 30, so we're going to go $34.99. We're going to auto accept $29.99, which means if somebody makes an offer between $34.99 and $29.99, eBay will automatically accept that offer, and they don't send it to me to approve or decline it or send out another offer. So I really, really like auto accept. And then we are going to do $10 media mail. Let's scroll down here. Again, I have business policies, but if you're new, I don't recommend just kind of doing what I do. But I've been doing it a while, so I can. But I don't want you to fail. I want you to succeed. And so take it slow and steady wins the race, at least in the beginning. Success is not measured on eBay by how many items you have in your store, okay? It may not even be measured by how much you are selling. At the end of the day, it matters how much you're putting in your pocket after you bought the item and paid all your eBay fees. And does it work for you? Does it help your family? Does it allow you to create a schedule that works around your family, that you can help take care of your family, whether it's children or elderly parents? eBay is a wonderful side hustle. I love it. But you just have to like some of the other stuff, which is sourcing, the clutter, the muck, working whenever you can. So that's just some of my advice. Okay, So this one's good to go. Actually, and so this one is actually ready to the point of we are going to, we're going to save it for later. And all that we really need to do for this one now is to take pictures and attach it to our draft. All right, the last thing that we need to look up on the PC are these Lennox bejeweled ornaments. All right, and then I am looking for item condition. I actually think item condition is up here at the top, and ours is new. Now you can see some randomness is popping up at the top. We've been getting a lot of that on eBay lately. I'm not quite sure why. We do know that these ornaments are silver plate. It gets us down to 171. Those are our ornaments. I showed them to you earlier. So they're going all over the board. I want to know what the lowest somebody's selling 5 for, because I'm going to sell all mine all together. Why are you doing that? My numlock was off. Well, always when I'm trying to teach people stuff. Okay, so 30. So again, it reverted back to best match. So let's just go to lowest really quick. And it looks like the lowest ones are ones that people are just selling by themselves, and we're not doing that. We're selling all 5. As a matter of fact, let's put 5 up here and let's see, we do have 5. Oh, goodness gracious. And eBay is decided that we need to see them all. It looks like the lowest somebody is selling them at is 15. And then it jumps down to 49. So let's go to sold, because we did the double quotes around the 5. So we're telling eBay that we want to see everything. It has to have the number 5 in it. Now, if we wanted to, somebody taught me this trick, and I'm going to teach this trick to you. If you wanted to see what they were selling at individually, and you didn't want to see the sets of 5, you would do -5. And it should take away all those box sets of 5. So now you're not going to see anything with 5 in it. I thought that was kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that. But for the purposes of this, we want to see 5, because we have all 5 sets. eBay is saying there's only 2. I'm going to take out silver plate and see if we get more. We get 24. Okay, so let's go to sold. So 28, 20, 31, 30. Now, it's not Christmas yet. They have a pretty good sell-through rate when you're selling them all together. So we are going to look at this guy right here. Oh, ×2. Set of 5 × 2. He's selling all 10, and he only got $31. Why? Because he did it at auction. Stop. Auctions are for use when, I don't know, maybe you're trying to blow something out of your store and you want to start it at $1 and you just don't care and you just want it to leave. But for something like this, there isn't a high demand for buying all 5, buying the whole set of 5 Lennox ornaments. Okay, there just isn't. Now, my guess is somebody bought that, that's a reseller, and they're going to sell them individually, because those go for up to $10 a piece. I don't want to mess with it. I just don't. This one's showing pre-owned. Ours is new. 20. They got $15 shipping. Honestly, I think we could ship it for $6. So I think we can get 30 plus $6 shipping. And so I think I like this one. I don't know why I just didn't click on sell now on the other page. I'm sorry about that. I'm just showing you different ways to do it, right? There's actually multiple ways to skin a cat on eBay. Don't let anybody tell you that they have the exact collection of ornaments. Yeah, whatever. This is where you would fill in your SKU. I will show you someday my database that I have created. My store category, it should be actually like holiday. So these are my store categories: holiday, Christmas collectibles. So I'm just going to briefly look at their numbers. The UPC that they use, 882864578624. That's right. That's good. 5 ornaments. They've done all the work, and it looks pretty right on. I'm going to come up here. I should have done it while you're up here. Do yourself a favor. Do a Control-C. Now I am gonna change something real quick. I want you to take note of this. eBay says that the brand should be the very first word. So it should be Lennox Set 5, bejeweled hanging ornaments. So I'm going to fix that. So there is a way to properly write your title, but that is not what this video is about. This video is really more about research, doing your research, creating the draft. So this may not be the best example video for how to create the most perfect, wonderful title, but it will help you to research to decide if an item is worth selling or not selling. Set of 5 bejeweled hanging ornaments. We can hanging, silver plated jewels, heart, cross, tree. I think there is heart, cross, tree. There's a heart. Oh, if there's a snowflake, let's put that in there. And a spire. Not really sure what a spire is. I think it's a pointy thing. Okay, good. New. We decided we are going to ask a little bit more. We're going to ask $34.99. We are going to auto accept $29.99. And we are only going to charge $6 shipping. They're going to go, these people are so fair. They're a top rated seller. And they're only charging me $6 for shipping. I must buy from this person. Yeah. Okay. Done. We got promoted listings. Okay, that's good. And we're going to save it for later. That saves into the drafts, which after we get the pictures done, we will push out into scheduled listings. That's really it in a nutshell. This is really a beginner's tutorial on how to do research on items to sell on eBay. I wanted to show you both on the PC and I wanted to show you on your phone. They each have benefits to them, right? Your phone can travel with you wherever you go, not necessarily your laptop or your PC. But in the PC, I think it's faster to list on the PC. By far, it's faster to list on the PC. I would challenge anybody on that. Now, I guess it depends on what you're selling, right? You can take pictures from your phone, but I can still do that. I can still pick up that draft, open up that draft on my phone and take the pictures later if I want to. So that's going to be it for today's video. I am actually creating these videos in a series. I wanted to create a video on how to become successful on eBay in 2024, and that is a lot of information. I don't think it fits in an hour. I think it fits in multiple videos. So I started figuring out what are those important areas that you need to know to be successful on eBay. And the first one I did was choosing your store. Probably not top on priority. I think research goes above picking out a store. Probably picking out which store to have once you decide to sell on eBay is probably further down the list of stuff to need to learn how to do. But research is super important. Well, hopefully you got some use out of it. I was able to keep the dogs quiet, sent my husband out of the house. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for sticking to the end. Maybe you fast forwarded to the end, but I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you got something out of this. You learned at least one new thing that you can take into your business to become just a little bit more successful every day, just becoming a little bit better at what you do. That's what we're here for, right? Just do it a little bit better each time. Okay, well, I don't have any more words for you. I'm all talked out. So as always, stay positive, stay focused, and most of all, just have a groovy day.